Hello everyone! In this video I want to show you an application that we created internally in Bots and People. So the idea of the application comes from our tradition of sending each other a woohoo, so basically some words of appreciation for the hard work of our team members. And usually we send those woohoos via our Slack channel. However, we decided why not to create a Canvas application in Power Apps and try out this idea. So today I want to show you how this application works and how it was created. So on the first screen, we can select a team member. In this case, I'm going to select myself and write some words of appreciation. So let me go with nice job. And then we can select from a dropdown the company values that they represent. So let me go with automate with card and click submit. So on clicking the submit button, an email is sent to this person to notify them about a new woohoo. So this is the email that I just received. So it contains the text of the woohoo, from whom it was sent, and also the company value with a hashtag. On the next screen, which is called Inbox, I can see all the woohoos that I myself received from other team members, and also basically the company values that I represent, the text of the woohoo, from whom it was sent, and when. And on the next screen, woohoo feed, I can see the woohoos that we sent towards each other. So all team members sent to another team members, not only my woohoos. And it is similar. I can see the company values they represent, text of the woohoo, from whom it was sent, and also when. So this is a pretty simple application. It has just 3 screens, but it gives us a lot of joy to send the woohoo to each other. And it actually is a great idea which you can implement in your company to show appreciation towards your fellow team members. And let me show you now how it works like behind the scene. So first I used 2 data sources, which is a SharePoint list which contains all team members. So we have their name and the email, and also another SharePoint list which contains all the woohoos. So here we have a from and 2 columns, the text of the woohoo, and also the values that the person represents. So now let's go over to the application and go to our first screen and see how it was built. So the first element that we see is a dropdown which contains the names of all team members. So this dropdown was connected to the all team members list on SharePoint, and basically that's how the dropdown is populated. We can select the title, so basically the name of every team member. Then we have a text input element where we provide the woohoo, and then another dropdown with company values. However, in this case, it's not connected to a SharePoint list, but all the values are just provided in an array. Then we have our submit button, and once we click on it, a new row is added to a SharePoint list, woohoo list basically, and then an email is sent using Office 365 Outlook connection towards the selected team member. If we go to the next screen, we can see a gallery element which is connected to the woohoo list. So all the woohoos are displayed. However, it is also filtered by the column email, and only those woohoos are shown that belong to the currently signed in user. So in this case, to me. If we go to the woohoo feed screen, we see a similar situation. However, in this case, the woohoo list is not filtered by current user, just all the woohoos are provided. So we see the text of the woohoo, the selected value, from whom it was sent, and on which date, by basically selecting some different columns from the woohoo list on SharePoint. So in this case, this item.woohoo, here we have this item date basically, and for example from whom it was sent. One additional thing that we developed is a flow in Power Automate. So the idea of the flow is whenever a new item is added to the woohoo list, so when someone sends a message to another team member, this flow is being triggered and a message is posted in our Slack channel, so that we once again have another notification on Slack and everyone can comment and react to the sent woohoo. I recommend you try out and create a similar application in Power Apps to help your employees show gratitude towards their fellow team members.